This is the site of one of the crematoria that was destroyed here in Auschwitz Berkenau. It's a place where my mother was brought alive 3 times with the intent of throwing her into the crematorium alive. They were all blown up in this camp a month to 2 months before the Russians came to liberate the camp. Just a moment ago, on the other side where the other crematorium were, I just videotaped a group from Israel singing the Israeli national anthem, which is the hope. And my prayer is from this place of death, that the hope of Israel, his name is Yeshua, the King, the Mighty One, the Holy One of Israel, that he would be known. That's my prayer, that's my declaration. And these railway tracks here, the ones that lead all the way back out, this is the entrance to Auschwitz here. This is where all the trains would enter in, and they would empty out the people here and lead them to their death. Many of them, within hours of their arrival, would be ashes. And yeah, here we stand today, the 70th anniversary of the liberation of this camp. And I believe it's a prophetic time. It's a prophetic time. It's time for the Spirit of the Lord to be poured out on the Jewish people, for their restoration to be made complete. Living in the land of Israel is not the end of the restoration, it's the beginning. But it's now to be filled with His Holy Spirit through the knowledge of His Son Yeshua. That life, true life, would come to His people, Israel. And that we would be a light to the nations. And that we would ultimately see life from the dead for the whole world. So yesterday there was a memorial service held here with over 3,000 people in attendance, 300 of them survivors of this camp. And they came and they laid flowers. It was a very emotional scene. Security was extremely high. Linda and I were not allowed to come in because we weren't survivors and we weren't invited. But this is where they came. They laid flowers here. They sang Hatikva. On the other video you can see Israelis that are just in that other group singing the hope, declaring that Am Israel High, that Israel lives, the people of Israel live. And it's not because of our strength, and it's not because of our determination or our weapons or our army. It's because of the Holy One of Israel. He is our defense. He is our hope. There is no other. So, yeah, I just want to share this with friends and relatives. That you would see that even out of the ashes of what took place in this wicked, satanic place, that God was able to bring life, to restore our land. Linda and I now live in Jerusalem. But soon, and very soon, we're believing that we're going to see the King in Israel high and lifted up, that Yeshua would take his rightful place on the throne of Jerusalem.